Dragon Ball fans, stand up. It is time to finally go over some more information on Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi 4, aka Sparking Zero. If you don't know, don't get alarmed. It's still Budokai Tenkaichi 4. The whole Sparking thing is like the name brand in the West.
You stupid.
The East. I'm tripping. We're in the West. Yeah, they're going back to the original name, Sparking Zero. The Zero, we're gonna get into what the Zero actually means in the name. But first, for everybody who probably hasn't watched the trailer, I don't know. If you ever watched a trailer, bro, just go fucking watch it, bro. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Nothing. Me? Just hanging around.
So today's video, I'm going to go over some information on it. I just want to go ahead and look over the trailer one more time. I haven't seen it since my initial reaction. So let's head over to Bandai Namco's website and let's delve deep into every single bit of information they released for us. So taking the legendary gameplay of the Budokai Tenkaichi series and raising it to a whole new level. Now, on the first reveal of this game, a lot of people were just saying like, oh, they're going to mess this up. It's not going to be a traditional Budokai Tenkaichi game. I want to say this before I get any further. Please temper y'all expectations. I'm going to be really honest with y'all. I feel like this game is going to be great because I know what I'm getting myself into. Don't come into this game expecting Dragon Ball FighterZ. But if you ever played the Budokai Tenkaichi games 1, 2, and 3, they were never these competitive Evo level Dragon Ball FighterZ, Mortal Kombat 11 in 1 type of game. They weren't that, all right? Street Fighters, they weren't that. They were just like little funny games, kind of janky, kind of wonky here and there. It was just like, you know, competitive fun. That's all I could describe it as. I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to see what happened to Jump Force happen to this game. Y'all literally crucified Jump Force when a lot of people, I feel like, didn't realize what it was. Like, it was a stupid fun game, bro. You just get a bunch of anime characters together and duke it out. When's the next time you're gonna be able to fight Goku with Yu-Gi-Oh? And have Frieza in it? It's just like, you're never gonna see that again, bro. So I don't want to see this game come out and get crucified by the community just because it's not what you guys expect. It's not the competitive, always fair, everything makes sense down to every single frame fighting game that you guys are used to. It's a stupid arena fighter. You're gonna have some fun. You're gonna lose sometimes some BS. Just take it for what it is. It's gonna be a dumb, janky little game. It's gonna have its problems. It's not gonna be fighters. If you want fighters, go play fighters. All right, this is for the Budokai Tenkaichi fans that have missed these kind of games, bro. It's gonna be a stupid, dumb, fun arena fighter. That's all this game is gonna be. If that ain't for you, you can hit the door. It's for me. Don't crucify this game. Don't spend money on this game and complain that it ain't Dragon Ball FighterZ 2, bro. Just go on somewhere else with that, bro. Leave us to have our fun, bro. So unleash the fighting spirit within you and take the fight to arenas that crumble and react to your power as the battle rages on. So they always kind of had something similar to this part right here. I mean, you could always like destroy the planet and like it'll transition into like a destroyed, broken planet. But I think they're going to take it even further in this game. And I think, honestly, they're going to have some very reactive, like, landscape. I feel like, literally, as the battle rages on, every punch, every Kai blast, everything is going to shape the Earth or the planet that you're on until you absolutely just destroy it. I wouldn't be surprised, although I'm not saying this game needs it, but I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't have, like, some kind of meter or something that shows, like, the planet's destruction. I wouldn't be surprised. From the way they're talking, it seems like that's a big thing that they're hearkening on. I wouldn't be surprised they went that far, although I don't think that's necessary, but it'd be a cool mechanic nonetheless. Shake the earth, break the heavens, make yours the destructive power of the strongest fighters to ever appear in Dragon Ball. So right here, another question that was asked, and I'm gonna make a roster video soon. But another question that was asked was how many characters they're gonna have. Are they gonna do the whole Dragon Ball series? Are they gonna, only focus on Z and Super, or is it gonna be more Super than Z? Whatever the case may be. I think by calling this Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, they're gonna touch on every single generation of Dragon Ball. I have full faith in that. Especially judging by the end of the trailer, they showed like everybody from Yamcha to that wolf guy from some Super. I don't know his name. I don't really watch Super that often. Bergamo or something, I think. I don't know. But they showed everybody. They showed Jiren. I feel like they're going to touch on all levels of Dragon Ball that they possibly can. So I have faith in that. Let's go down. Breathtaking 3D fights. Engage in heart-pounding, high-speed 3D battles that stay true to the anime and video game series. So this sentence right here, stay true to the anime and video game series, lets me know they're going to continue with Budokai Tenkaichi 3 left off at, and some to a lesser degree Rage and Blast 1 and 2, because those are kind of continuations of the Budokai Tenkaichi series. They're going to continue with that. We don't have to stress about it. This is going to be a true Budokai Tenkaichi game with breathtaking visuals and authentic combat moves like beam clashes. I'm glad they're back, bro. Beam clashes, I feel like, should never be out of a Dragon Ball Z game or Dragon Ball game. Like, how are you gonna make a game without beam clashes, bro? We got rush attacks, movements too quick for the eyes to see, and planet-raising ultimate attacks. I'm excited, bro. I'm wet. The ground will shake. Step into an arena that reacts to your every action. So see, right here, I didn't even read this. I'm gonna be honest. This is my first time reading this at all. Every Kai Blast, every super move is gonna shake the planet up by the end of your fight, which is really cool. Every transformation probably is gonna be crazy. Look, yeah, that's what the next sentence says. As you transform or unleash your most devastating attacks, watch the environment respond with stunning realism. Leave a trail of destruction in your wake as you battle to your heart's content. Dude, this game is gonna be insane, bro. This game I feel like is gonna be the ultimate Dragon Ball game. I'm not gonna lie. Like, no glazing. I'm not even like trying to do that, bro. This game is gonna be crazy. All right, so let's head over to Twitter to get some more details on this game. So we got some info from a press release right here. Shout out to Shonen Games for posting this. Become a super warrior and experience the earth-shattering, limit-breaking battles that Dragon Ball is famous for. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is a 3D action game that lets player participate in intense battles by using famous Dragon Ball techniques such as Kamehameha, Fly, and more. Not sure why they added this Fly part. That is kind of weird. Wait, time out. I think I know. Because if they're counting Fly as a technique, there's definitely going to be Dragon Ball characters in this game that cannot use Fly. I'm going to be honest with you. Because that's really weird to point that out specifically. So, yeah, there's going to be characters in here who don't know the technique Fly, which is probably Dragon Ball characters. Take advantage of each character's unique abilities and attributes to engage in dramatic battles that Dragon Ball is known for, such as transforming into a Super Saiyan or turning the tables on opponents with special moves after gathering enough Kai. So yeah, they're definitely going to have Super Saiyan in the game, that's obvious. A direct evolution from the previous game in the series, Dragon Ball Z Sparking Meteor, also known as Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. This game retained the traditional action elements of the Budokai Tenkaichi series, including follow-up attacks and time-based counters, while adding all new actions to evolve the battle system even further. Combined with an incredible roster of playable characters, the ultimate 3D Dragon Ball action game has arrived. They're saying that this is the ultimate 3D Dragon Ball game. It lets me know that it's gonna take a scope that's even grander than Budokai Tenkaichi 3 itself, which will lead into the whole how many characters debate. All right. Shout out to DBS Hype. Of course, they're gonna keep you locked in. Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero has been in development for over 5 years. Well, for 5 years. Check out the latest interview from producer Jun Furutani, who reveals some cool insights. So we're gonna head over here and check out this article. I'm just going to go ahead and skim through this. During the Game Awards, Bandai revealed a trailer for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, the newest entry in the beloved 3D fighting game series. Seeing as how it's been nearly 15 years, 10 years if you count the lackluster spin-offs, since players received the new mainline Budokai Tenkaichi game, folks likely have a lot of questions about Sparking Zero. Naturally, IGN assembled the 7 Dragon Balls and spoke to producer Jun Futa, whatever the fuck, I'm kidding, bro, whatever the dude's name is, to chat about the game's 5-year development process. And we get some insight into what players can expect when seeing Sparkling Zero release on Xbox, PS5, and PC. So it's coming to all forms, pretty much except for Nintendo Switch. Your Nintendo will probably blow up. Although several Dragon Ball games have been released since 07's Budokai Tenkaichi 3, Furutani said now that it's the perfect time for the series to return to deliver an evolved Dragon Ball Z gameplay experience on next-gen consoles. What was interesting to see with Sparking Zero was the effect on the environment. Like I said, they're going all out on this effect on environment stuff, which is going to make this game infinitely more interesting to see how it plays out. When Goku is charging his Kai, you have a little bit of wind picking up, so that is really cool. When someone crashes through a boulder or a building after an attack, it's happening in real time. We'll be using Unreal Engine 5, so the graphics are that more real and immersive. Okay, Furutani says he drew inspiration from his time observing how players in Dragon Ball FighterZ esports scene enjoyed recreating iconic battles from the anime to ensure players could relish an identical experience with Sparking Zero. So they're borrowing a little bit from the community with FighterZ. Sparking Zero is going to be different than Dragon Ball FighterZ, Xenoverse, and Kakarot. So this right here is what I was talking about earlier. FighterZ is created with an esports intentions with 2D fighting. Kakarot was about experiencing the story. Xenoverse had players going as an avatar into their world. The focus here is to push the limits of how players can completely immerse themselves into a world and how intensely we can make that happen. This is not going to be anything similar to any one of those games. It's going to pull aspects from those games, like it's going to have story like Kakarot. It's going to have the big giant world like Xenoverse. It's going to have the intense battles like FighterZ. But it's not going to directly be any one of those games, so don't expect that at all. Before the new Budokai Tenkaichi trailer was made its world premiere earlier this year, fans referred to the previously untitled name as Budokai Tenkaichi 4. Gamatsu spotted a Bandai Namco trademark filing in September, revealing that the game would instead adopt the Japanese title Sparking. Although the subtitle Zero, that's what we're going to talk about. What does the Zero mean? Tends to indicate a game is ostensibly of serving as a prequel entry to the ongoing series. That isn't the case with Sparking Zero. Rather, the name is meant to embody the game being an accessible starting point for longtime fans and newcomers alike. Now this part, it kind of worries me just a little bit because I've seen the latest trend in these fighting games making themselves more accessible. Accessibility, don't get me wrong, is great. I mean, there's literally an award for it at the Game Awards. Accessibility is awesome. But when you add things in like modern control that are in Street Fighter 6 or simple control that are in Naruto Storm Connections, it kind of really just lessens the skill gap in the game. Now, like I said earlier, this game isn't Dragon Ball FighterZ, so don't expect that 100% competitive esports Evo feel from this game. It's gonna be wonky. There's gonna be crazy stuff in it. It was always like that in every Budokai game, but I still want there to be a slight skill gap. I don't want this game to be too accessible as long as they don't put in those easy controls, but that's the only thing that I'm kind of worried about so far. Despite my best efforts, I wasn't able to get Furitani to spill the Senzu beans about the game's roster size, or more importantly, if the series' beloved loading screen mini games would make its triumphant return. However, Futurami beckons fans to look forward to more details in the future and expect a robust game when Sparking Zero releases on Xbox, PlayStation, and Steam. So that's about all the information we have here. Let me go check my Twitter real quick to make sure there isn't anything I'm missing. Other than that, we don't have any more like solid information, but as soon as we do, I will make another video updating on it. I am going to make a roster video just to go over all the roster type information we got. So stay tuned for that. Other than that, man, this game is looking to be very, very good. I do like that they showed us gameplay. That makes me feel like this game is coming out within the next 6 to 9 months. I feel like this game will be out by no later than August next year. If anything, it might get pushed back to holiday time, but it'll definitely release before 2025 simply because the monster that is GTA 6 it's going to take over that whole year. So this game is going to come out then. Also, if I'm up to date on the license, I do believe Bandai has to drop a Dragon Ball game every year. So it's just definitely coming out next year. Just don't know if it's coming out early, mid, or late. I highly doubt early. Probably going to be mid to late next year. That's going to be all for today's video, man. Just wanted to update y'all. I'm really hyped about this game. If y'all don't know, I know a lot of y'all subscribe for my Mortal Kombat content, but I'm a big anime head, so it is really good, especially a big Dragon Ball fan. So it's really good to just get back in my anime vibes and really just lock in on the game, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be on this game like crazy, bro. Expect a lot of content from this game. And like I said, any new information they come out with, I will be sure to update y'all and make a video on it. Other than that, that's all I got for today's video, man. Stay tuned for the next one. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. I'm out.